What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to give you guys a meal prep because I haven't done that in like ages and I haven't even done it in our new kitchen. So I'm going to show you guys a barbacoa chipotle bowl. I did an old chipotle bowl when I first started my channel with chicken, and this even blows that out of the water, and that was like one of my favorite recipes for so long. So this, so comparable to chipotle barbacoa. My husband says it's even better. So I'll let you guys decide. If you guys think it's better than chipotle, let me know. And if you don't, I guess still let me know. So I'll show you guys all the ingredients. I'll walk you guys through how to do it, and let's get into it. All right, so ingredient wise, most of this, it looks like a lot, but most of it is in your kitchen already. So we've got chuck steak, which is what I use because it's a little fattier, so it has a lot of like flavor to it. And then onion, garlic, we've got beef broth, tomatoes. The chipotle peppers are the ones that like totally bring this to the next level. And then we've got all of our spices, some rice vinegar, and then as our sides we're gonna do some corn, a cilantro lime rice, some black beans. I cheated and bought already prepared pico. This chipotle pepper is super good. And we're going to top it with an avocado, and I bought a few more, I only bought one ripe one so I can eat that now. So I totally forgot to clarify that I'm going to be using an Instant Pot for this recipe, and mine is behind me. This thing is taking my meal prep game to another level because I can completely like bake like 3 pounds of chicken in like 20 minutes. So if you don't have an Instant Pot, get an Instant Pot. But if you don't, for this recipe, you can use a crock pot, a slow cooker. Really, it's just slow cooking your meat so that it falls apart. So let's get into that now. First up, we're gonna cut up our garlic, and I've got honestly like the equivalent of like 4 big cloves, but this was towards the end, and then we're gonna cut up half of this onion. So cutting up your onion and garlic is really the only other prep you're gonna do. So you're gonna turn on your Instant Pot to the saute setting. You're gonna put in some olive oil, and then you're going to brown both sides of your meat. So we're gonna take our olive oil, and we're just gonna do a little bit. Probably about a tablespoon. And we're gonna toss our meat in. So now that we've browned the meat, the rest of us is just going to be adding the ingredients. So we're going to do 1 cup of the beef broth. And then we're gonna add in all of our onion that we cut up. So we're gonna do the seasonings, and then we still have to do the 1/4 cup of rice vinegar, which I'm just gonna toss in now. And I have this entire Hunt diced, and this is 12 ounces, and I'm only going to use 6, so it's about half of it. See? Cool. And then for the peppers, so if you want it really spicy, use the whole can. I honestly cannot do the whole can. I'm not that kind of level of spice, so I will probably do half. If it were up to my husband, he would totally do the full can. We're not doing that. All right, so chili powder. We are going to do 2 teaspoons. Sorry, lots of banging. And 2. And then we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. There we go. And then 1 teaspoon of paprika. Perfect. And then I'm just gonna top mine off with some pepper, and you can add pepper and salt if you'd like as well. I just kinda do whatever. All right, and then the last thing is we're going to juice a full lime into this. And so I have a little juicer thing, but if you don't, you can just squeeze it and that's totally fine. So it looks like that inside with all the ingredients, and I'm just gonna stir it up, and then we're going to turn it on to manual mode, and we're gonna do for 44 minutes. And if you noticed, I just shut it off from saute mode while I was adding in all my extra ingredients. So we'll put on 44 minutes, and let's stir this up. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Cool. All right, let's put the lid on and we get to do whatever else we want for the next 44 minutes. So that's it for the barbacoa piece, and now I'm really just gonna clean up all the stuff that I pulled out for the meat, and then I will get started on doing the side dishes, but really those take like 5 minutes because it's like heating the beans up and heating the corn up. It's gonna be the rice that takes a little bit longer, so I'm gonna get started on that now, and then pretty much everything's done once I heat everything up, so we're good to go. All right, so we've got our rice, and I'm going to just put probably like this much cilantro in there. You can see. Just to start and see where we're at. And then let's start squeezing limes. I would use my squeezer, but I already cut these up and I already cleaned it. I'm being lazy, so I don't want to clean it again. And I probably am only gonna use like the equivalent of 1 lime in here, just because too much is not the best, not really what you're going for. You just want like that subtle limey taste. So my done cilantro rice looks like this, and I'm actually going to start putting it into meal prep containers and then just set it aside for my meal because my meat will be done in like 12 minutes. So if you guys are counting macros, I will put all the macros down below based on what I'm putting into each meal, but if you guys aren't counting macros, you can totally just like not care about this and put as much as you want in your meals. So the Instant Pot just went off, and I'm going to do a quick release, but when you do that, make sure you throw a towel over it because honestly it sprays so much steam that it's not great for your cabinets. So it took 6 minutes to do a quick release, and we're gonna open this baby up. Oh, look at that. It looks so good. Okay, so now the trick is we're going to turn on the saute mode. Let's close that, saute. And basically we're gonna let this saute enough so that the actual liquid will go down to probably like half of what it is. And then we're gonna take everything in here, put it into this little bin, and then we're gonna shred it. So while that's sauteing for the next few minutes and bubbling all behind me, I just want to talk to you guys about how long it took to do this whole thing. So including prep, like cutting the garlic, the onion, having the sauteing on, everything, we're probably gonna be done in like an hour and 10 minutes. And for me, like if I can prep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including the meal that I'm going to eat, meals in like almost under an hour, I honestly like, I can't beat that. Plus I've already cleaned everything, like everything is already clean, like the cutting board, other than the Instant Pot, everything's like clean and I don't have to do anything after this. So if you guys can do meal prep in under an hour, especially for 6 meals, like you're doing pretty good. So this should be done shortly. I probably let it saute for like 3 to 4 minutes just to make the sauce a lot thicker. And then I literally just shred the crap out of it. And honestly, there's not a lot of shredding that you have to do. It pretty much just like falls apart, which I will show you. And then I'll pack it up into all my meals. The problem with meat and when you have a bunch of sauces in additions to it, it's very hard to count macros for that because a lot of the extra weight is going to be from like the peppers and the onion and the garlic. So honestly, I try to get my best ballpark estimate for it by adding up everything that I added in and just dividing it by how many meals that I have. And so I cooked 3.25 pounds of meat. So I'll take that and then I'll add in all the other ingredients, the tomatoes, onion, garlic, etc. Divide that by 6 meals, and then those will be the macros that I put down in the description box below. And as always, I'm always going to put all the recipe, the ingredients, everything that you need down below. I don't really put the specific brands that I use, but I can do that. If you guys want to know, just let me know and I can add those down. So this should be done, so let's shred our meat. So it's cooked down enough that I'm now going to take it and transition it into our bowl. Like you barely have to really do anything and this whole meat will just fall right apart. So that's how it looks now that it's all been shredded, and we're gonna put this into our dishes and we're set for the week. And I added 1 tablespoon of salsa to every single one. And put a lime in there. And I'll put an avocado too. So this is the final product. That's my meal for right now. This is for the rest of the week. And then I'm going to put the lids on, put them in the fridge, and they should last for about 3 to 4 days. So I should have no problem getting through at least Thursday with these. I'm going to wrap up the video for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this meal prep recipe. I love doing meal prep recipes, especially of fast food-ish items that I can make from home and they don't take very long. So I'm really excited to show you guys this meal, especially because it's one of my favorites. And if you guys think it's better than Chipotle, let me know down below because I'm pretty sure it is. But I'm gonna let you guys judge. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys next time and have a great week, especially now that you're meal prepped and ready to go. Okay, bye.